Hello everyone, my name is Vimal Raj. I'm a lecturer from the Mechanical Department from GEMS Polytechnic College, Aurangabad, Bihar. So today we are going to discuss on the unit number 5, that is solid waste management. And this is the lecture number 21. The topic that we're going to discuss today is radiation pollution. And this is from the subject called Environmental and Pollution Control, that is 1625503. The content for today's lecture is causes of radioactive pollution, as well as what is radiation pollution. What is a radiation pollution? Radiation pollution or nuclear pollution is a term that refers to pollution caused by radioactive materials, whether it's a natural or human made, such as nuclear power stations. Radiation causes problems in human as well as in the ecosystem. So basically, X-ray is type of a radiation, right? Why doctor recommends that pregnant ladies are not supposed to enter the X-ray room? Because when they are entering, if the X-ray falls onto that small baby, it might kill the baby because that radiation has the power. That is the reason when you do the X-ray things, it penetrates through the flesh and it's getting the picture of the bones, even what a small crack is there where it is. So those minute detail is captured. That means how much radiation is penetrated through the tissues in order to get the picture. So if a pregnant lady goes and stands in front of a X-ray machine, these rays which penetrates would definitely kill the baby. That's the reason doctor not recommend pregnant ladies to get into X-ray room. So that is an example I want to give you. But this radiation pollution is nothing but which is human made, man made or natural one. But mostly these radiation which is such as like nuclear power plants, power station, which causes enormous problems in the human as well as in the ecosystem. So when these pollution comes, they might face so many problems in their body, in their organs. Causes of radioactive pollutions: nuclear accidents from nuclear energy generations plants. So these are the causes. So one by one we'll see. Nuclear accidents. So basically, nuclear power plants are there, right? So if suppose any accident happens, so this will produce enormous amount of nuclear radiation, which can kill the small cells in our human body. So the use of nuclear weapons as a weapon of mass destruction. So basically, when they use a nuclear weapon, it kills. See, if you see the uh, World War II, USA dropped an atom bomb in Hiroshima. Still now, the people who's born is having that problem of genetical disorders there because of the one atom bomb. So that genetic, that radiation, that impact can be done by a radiation. So use of radioisotopes. So this is also one of the thing. Mining is also cause radiation. Spillage of radioactive materials, radioactive chemicals, I would say. Spillage is something with leakages. Test on radiations, cosmic rays. So these are the causes of radioactive pollutions. So nuclear accidents from nuclear energy generation plants. So, in the postmodern world, various forms of energy are being discovered. Among them is nuclear energy, which is touted to be the most potent source of energy due to its high latent power. Reports indicates that the high latent power is due to its high level of radiation. So its uses is therefore prohibited, but the research is underway to determine its environmental safety and to put in place the most appropriate precautionary measures for its use. So in some cases and countries, however, nuclear power plants accidents like the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster, Chernobyl disaster, the Three Mile Island incidents that left many dead and even many more affected by the radiation released. So nuclear accident from nuclear energy generation. So this is basically happening on the place where the nuclear power plant has been there. So Chernobyl disaster is one of the nuclear power plants. Three Mile Island accident also one of the things. So these are the things which happens wherein which if suppose this there is a disaster happens on a nuclear power plant, the generation of radiation, the generation, it's not the generation, the, the, the radiation that is generated will be enormous, and that is affecting more, and which I would say, I mean, which kills so many people, as well as people now who's born also is affected because of the impact of the radiation. So that much impact radiation can give. So we need to think about it. Radiation pollution is not a simple one. It's equal to the normal pollution, even more, because it goes to the generation. For the next 10 generation, it might be. Best example is Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The atom bomb is dropped in Japan. Now they're facing tremendous genetical disorders. Example of a power plant which has been accidentally blasted. Recently also we would have seen in the TV there's a big accident happened. Almost more than 120 people died. So the use of nuclear weapons as a weapon for mass destruction. So this is where called the atom bomb. The use of nuclear missiles and atomic bombs, a form of nuclear energy, in the Second World War, not only explains cost but also the damaging the nature of the radioactive pollution of contamination. So basically, this nuclear bombs now it's a fission, right? So it's a continuous process. So it keep on goes. It will not stop. It will be going continuously, where which we cannot be controlled. We cannot control it. It will be keep on going, 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 going. So the effect of those two strikes in Hiroshima and Nagasaki that prompted the end of the World War in 1945 have been seen to the date with children born with the complications such as mental retardation as well as conditions such as Hostins and other disorders. The number of cancer cases present in the two towns is more than the rest of Japan. So now also you could see mental retardation, the people who is born having the mental complications, as well as people have this autism and other disorders. And the number of cancer patients that comes from Hiroshima and Nagasaki is more than the rest of Japan. So that much effect can be produced when we use a nuclear weapon. So that's the reason world UNO is always formed, it's always been formed that world should not go for a next world war. If suppose it goes, every country will put a nuclear bomb. what happens? There won't be any chance for survival, as well as there won't be a word to say there's a next generation. So that much effects can be given when it's used with the nuclear weapons. So use of radioisotopes. Radioisotopes are used to make detectors and in other industrial activities. Isotopes such as uranium have a high concentration of radiation in them. On the other hand, common isotopes such as carbon containing radioactive materials are easily found in water waste through sewage lines. So these isotopes are used to make as a detectors. So they used for the industrial activities where in which when they are going to find the uranium things, it's having a high concentration of radiation. So when they do this detector things, the radiation that is produced from this radioisotopes would be more, and should be like close to like a nuclear. I mean, it's like a small bomb has been put in a particular place. Since most of the raw sewage is untreated before release, once released, the isotope combines with other compounds and eliminates in water. So this is the same water that people fetch from domestic use. Moreover, fishes use the same water to survive. So that's the problem. Most of the raw sewage is untreated before the release. So when it's not been untreated, so once it has been released, these isotopes combines with the other compounds and elements in water. So this is the same water that people fetch for domestic use. Moreover, fishes use the same water to survive. Consumption of this fish and from contaminated water sources means potential intake of radiation. Mining is the next one. Mining mostly involves the excavation of mineral ores, which are then broken into smaller, manageable pieces. Radium and uranium, for instance, are naturally occurring in the environment and are equally radioactive. Hence, mining increases the natural geological process by moving these materials from underneath the earth to the surface. Other minerals with a hint of radiation are thorium, plutonium, radon, potassium, carbon, and phosphorus. So basically, mining is a process where in which they have to extract the minerals from the earth's surface. So they use this radium and uranium, for instance, for making the blast known. So these blast, which also causes radiation. So this radiation, which will be a problem. So other minerals with the hint of radiations are thorium, plutonium, radon, potassium, carbon, and phosphorus. So spillage of radioactive chemicals. So there have been an instant of spillage over oceans when ships hit glacier or coral reefs and end up releasing chemicals on waterways and in the atmosphere. So basically, when the ships are traveling in the sea, if suppose they hit the coral reef or uh, glaciers, they might end up on leaking the chemicals. So if the chemical is being leaked on the waterways and the atmosphere, if this mixed with the water, obviously these radioactive chemicals, if it's been taken by the fishes or anything else, which will create a more problem, because human will go and do the fishing and they will take the fishes and they will use to go and eat. So automatically it affects the ecosystem, biodiversity, so which is a major problem. The spillage of radioactive chemicals, if it's not been treated, if it's consumed by any animals, they might suffer, ending with any type of diseases, and that could lead to like zombie like things will happen. So just on radiation, radiation has been seen to have a lot of interesting properties, which has promoted a lot of scientists to conduct tests to learn more about it. So it is one of the key elements in the cure and the treatment of cancer. So basically radiation is something they use it for the treatment purposes, because we all know that radiation therapy even nowadays, for treating this pandemic COVID, they use this radiation technique in order to kill the virus cells. So that much power the radiation has. So in treating the cancer, they use this radiation technique where in which they used to kill the cancer cells um, so that the new cancer cells would not be formed. Chemotherapy, what they mentioned is a cancer curative health initiative uses radiation to prevent further growth of the cancer cells as well as to keep the immune system strong. So despite this, scientists have been exposed to radiation leading to the deaths or to complications. So in one hand, that's a good sign. On the other hand, people who invented to the research also has been died because of the radiation. So the cosmic rays. So these comes from the outer space to our planet with intense radiation as their nature, therefore causing radioactive pollutions. Gamma rays, for example, are said to have the highest level of radiation, and yet, depending on their intensity, some are not visible to human eyes. The quantity with which the rays hit the Earth depends on the altitude of the Earth and geographical location. The cosmic rays that comes from the outer space, which will have an intense radiation because this cannot be seen by our naked eyes, and when it falls, like gamma rays, when it falls, it really creates an impact. It really creates an impact, and which is something has an intensity more than the normal radiation, which can affect human health. So with that, we just come to the conclusion. So today we have in detail studied on what is radiation pollution, cause of radioactive pollution. This is a reference book. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening to this video. So we will see the next video.